Alright guys, welcome back to the channel, the Duke of ACV. In today's video we'll be talking about a special, or let me say, here in Nigeria, the SUV that everybody does know about and love to drive for their very good engine and luxury, and that is the Lexus RX350. Lexus fans, um there's something he does want to say, but for a reason I paused him. I just want to come and laugh at you guys some small, like, let me laugh at you guys a very little. So you guys think you are the best luxury SUV so far, and your makers are putting, like, fitting you with four cylinder. You guys are no longer men or man anyhow. Four cylinder for SUV with your turbo, confusing yourself with turbo. Turbos are good, but should be for V6. You can see this Acura, the best SUV of this era. It's either you choose it or you leave any other thing aside. But for this Lexus, I don't have anything to say. The Duke of SUV will finish it off for you guys. But I'm just here to still remind you guys that I am Acura, and I'm still the best SUV for the year. This is just the 2026. You understand? But anyway, let's still be going. In case if you don't know me, Akira, Google it. You will see what I mean. Hey, let him cook. Yes, but no, things have taken a really great turn from last year, which is the 2024, to this 2026. So what's that? That, sorry, 2025, yes, is when the changes went into effect. That is the engine. Yes, let's start from the powertrain, of course. Coming to this 2026 Lexus RX350, aside from its beautiful design, because yes, seeing the exterior like this now, um all of us can agree that it's such a beautiful vehicle in aspect of design, in design language, mainly the front of it. Yes, if there's nothing to like about, for me, I personally love the how the front grille are being designed. How the front grills are being designed is what is really exceptional in this Lexus, following by the aerodynamic body design and the LED headlights. But this LED headlight, the one you are seeing now, is just full LED headlight for the standard model, but you can option the multiple beam LED adaptive headlights. Then going to the powertrain, they do have a four standard powertrain, and this RS350 now do come in so many let me say various trim. In today's video, we'll be using the RS350. This one is equipped with a 2.4-liter turbocharged inline four cylinder. No six cylinder, no V6 will be included in this RS350 in any way. Though they have a how could I put it now? They have tons of trims or model, but none of it will be coming with this V6. Instead, they have 2.4-liter, 2.5 hybrid, synergy drive. There's hybrid and synergy drive is the same but different technology. Then they have the, I think the higher the trim, the higher the engine is equipped. Then, but all I know is for the higher model, highest of them high, will be equipped with the same 2.4-liter turbocharged four cylinder and two electric motor. You understand? But in today's video, we'll be using the standard model engine, which is 2.5-liter turbocharged four cylinder. and a hybrid engine, of course, that produces 365 horsepower. Um, okay, this 265 horsepower is normal output of a V6, but since turbo has get into it, is powering the vehicle to work like a V6. But then aside from that, they do have this one is equipped with an 9-speed automatic transmission. And there's something people were talking about concerning the Lexus. This engine you see in this Lexus um was applied in the was fitted in the Toyota Highlander. Um what else for SUVs? It's equipped in a Toyota Highlander one, Lexus TS350 two, and this RS350. I have something to say. This particular engine now can be far more reliable in terms of rating. I will give it it's 80% rating for RS350. For Highlander, I might give it 60. Why that TS? I'm giving, in fact, let me see. The RS350 is getting the um 80% rating, reliability rating. The two TX and Highlander will be 50% reliability rating. Go and check it yourself. You understand? Just like I do usually say, not that Toyota doesn't make a reliable vehicle, but nowadays they are tampering with it little by little. And if there's there if there's anything that I want to say, I wish that Volkswagen, yes, I wish that Volkswagen and Acura will step up the game really quick. But anyway, that doesn't mean that I doesn't appreciate Toyota for their good work and reliability ratings so far. They are doing so good, but this nowadays, but they are tampering with it. But anyway, um, as I do know or being heard or news, which this engine for cylinder fitting is being enforced by the government. But anyway, not everybody abided in it. You understand? What do I mean? Some vehicles still offer an optional V6 engine, just like the Mercedes and Acura. Even though for only the Mercedes I know that is optional, but for Acura, um, Mercedes GLS, yes, Mercedes GLS, Genesis, there's many of them. Even the BMW, they do come standard with this high-powered engine. Another thing is the interior of this Lexus RS350. Just like I do said, number one luxury that everyone do knows. I don't know if it's only Nigeria, maybe probably everywhere. The interior is so really good that it still stands its ground in terms of luxury. But I have something to say still. You see that Acura, Honda, and let me leave Honda. Honda is on par. Yes, let me say in terms of interior, Honda is still decent with the lazy. But you see, Acura, I know that it's Honda that owns Acura, but you see Acura, BMW, and Volkswagen at last. This underrated vehicle, the interior, exterior, and engine power are something else, including the Hyundai Palisade. Oh my God, the Hyundai Palisade. Hi. The interior, like this vehicle that I did mention, following with the Genesis. I know that every vehicle interior are very good and fine and okay, but you see this vehicle that I mentioned, the interiors are top notch. But with this latest RS350, there's nothing good, there's nothing too bad. Everything is just nice and quality with their semi-aniline leather seat, but not 100% fully red leather seat. 10-way power adjusting seat with tire extension, and you do have your, what do I say, digital cluster gauge and your infotainment screen display, which are very well positioned, and they're also mirrored, like they're kind of mirrored, and everything you see inside this vehicle are kind of integrated, or kind of, like, I don't know how to put it, but let's say integrated, whereby physical buttons are being suppressed to the maximum. You understand? Most of the things you see here are capacitive touchscreen, even at the touch like steering with their capacitive, not fully button. And this one do offer the tri-zone climate control both for the front and the back. Coming to the technology features, we do have the panoramic sunroof, auto dimming rear view camera, rear view mirror with camera equipped, wireless phone charging, 14 speaker sound system, and some of that. But some of them are being optional. You can demand it or you can leave it like that. But that the higher you demand, the higher your price tag for the vehicle they include. But maybe it's up to you. You can be equal to the task. And coming to the second row seats, the second row seats are not too bad, but it can be used to compare to the mid-size luxury SUV, just like the Acura. Also, no, this one, the Lexus isn't like that. Lexus is just mainly for cruising. Like you can use it for family haulage, but its own family haulage can be compared to the Highlander and other three-row SUVs. But in terms of cruising and flexing, it's very like it's just made for it. Okay, now the seats. Yes, the seats are same quality with your third zone climate control has been said. They are fully reclined and adjustable. And coming to the trunk capacity, with the second row seat up, you'll be getting a 24 cubic feet, but with the second row seat folded down, you'll be getting a total of 48 cubic feet of cargo trunk. And coming to the rear of this vehicle, the trunk is power lifted and hands-free, of course, but above all, the rear is ugly as the Highlanders. Oh my god, Highland and Lexus are kind of sharing the same thing. But anyway, for those that let me say, Lexus fans, it's not a big deal to them. They are still in love with it. I don't mind, understand. But you see that car, Acura, um, Acura, like so far that I've reviewed, Acura and this thing, Volkswagen, they are nipping up the hill. What's remaining for them is the liability and confirmation. And if not for one thing, uh, Infinity Q-Assist would have been better than RX350. But anyway, an advantage and an advantage. The Toyota are surpassing them. Toyota and Lexus are surpassing them with their reliability and availability of spare parts. What could we do? Nothing. But I'm telling you, for me now, if I should be well enough to do something in a vehicle, like I don't want to buy a vehicle, I would still recommend Japanese for you. Most especially Toyota, no, Toyota, no, not Toyota. I say that Acura. I say that Acura and Honda for a reason. Not that Toyota aren't included, but it depends on the year brand we are making. Then maybe if you are looking towards that, you can DM me, then we talk about it. But to me, depending if I should wake up today and say that I do want a 2026 vehicle, honestly, it's either, or let me say, depending my budget and why. If I do want the one for cruising and flexing, is either I'm going for Acura or that Volkswagen. You understand? Is either I'm going for Acura or Volkswagen. But if I say that I do want to have a mix of adventure, long way or long distance traveling, cruising, and all of that, then the Mercedes 3.5 V6, BMW engines are there, Hyundai Palisade are there, the same Acura are there, Lexus GS, yes, Lexus GS is made for off-road and cruising as well with their 10-speed transmission, so it's very equivalent to that. But I wish that the Toyota Highlander do have a V6. Not that the four cylinder can do that, but the ease that the V6 will do it with, the four cylinder can do it with. Do you copy? But anyway, all these things are based on your own needs. So I don't know. I'm just thinking like if I should wake up today and say I want to buy a car, there's only two cars in my mind. for patrolling around the city. The Acura. The Acura is 10-speed transmission, but V6, which is very okay. And the Volkswagen, 8-speed transmission and turbo 4-cylinder. Not very much okay, but um still good to go. Alright guys, that's all for today's video. I don't know what to think about the video, but if you have made it this far in watching, please don't forget to like, comment, and maybe follow if you want. Without much further ado, thank you guys for watching.